presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jonas Valanciunas is hitting a lot of threes. So many so that his teammates started calling him Dirk Valanciunas. He says, I'm just taking what's out there. If I have an open shot, I'll take it. If I'm making it, I'll keep taking it. Simple as that. But, guys, you better believe he still can get it done inside as well.
Oh, he can, no question. Thanks, David. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Inside for him, it'll be Finney-Smith and McGee. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. And it's Bullock in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pelicans, the forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. McCollum and Jones are their guards. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
So the Pelicans win the tip. McCollum with the ball. Ingram outside. There's the pass to Williamson. Shot from 6. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Williamson's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Pelicans. Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. Do front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjustment too.
Here's Jones, following the score by Dallas. Passes it to Ingram. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Bullock with it. Now defended by Williamson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And looking at Reggie Bullock, boy, he's had quite the ride as a pro.
Yeah, he certainly has, Greg. I mean, he's been a lot of places during his 8-year career. But the thing I like, no matter where he's been and what uniform he's worn, he knocks down shots and does exactly what's asked of him.
And the first one drops. With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And, guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Bullock. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Finney-Smith. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Misses the 3.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Ingram, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
First free throw is good. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
That one is no good.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes, a sign of a skilled offensive player.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Ingram. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Jones, no luck.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Dinwiddie kicks to McGee. Lets it go. Dinwiddie's shot is off. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They trail by one. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now the pass to Ingram. Six to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. That's good on the jump shot.
What about those dribble moves from Ingram? I mean, really good at carving his way through whatever the defense throws his way.
Doncic kicks to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Dinwiddie outside. There's the drive. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Second personal foul.
Going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. After being moved at the 2022 trade deadline, Spencer Dinwiddie went on a tear with Dallas.
Yeah, I think he elevated the Mavs immediately with his scoring punch. He's a guy who can give you buckets in bunches and make plays for others. And not to mention knocking down back-to-back game winners, one coming against his former team. Yeah, I would say he was an injection of uplift for the Mavs.
Ball's knocked loose. Hayes dishes to McCollum. Back to Hayes. And here's Ingram from the arc. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, you look at the form on Ingram's catch-and-shoot jumpers, it's textbook. He's got excellent posture. His hands are in a good position, and most importantly, he's ready to shoot it when he catches it.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
McCollum with the bounce pass. At the elbow, it's Valanciunas. Jones finds McCollum. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And there's the steadiness to McCollum's game. He's going to contribute from deep almost every game. It's becoming a given.
And it's McGee with the jam.
This kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
McCollum against Doncic. In the corner, it's Ingram. Shoots over Bullock. And it's Ingram missing.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Dinwiddie kicks to Finney-Smith. Doncic against McCollum. Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Dinwiddie's got 9. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
Come on, Pelicans fans, on your feet and get loud for your Pelicans dance team. You know what time it is, fans. I need everyone in the building to get on your feet and make some noise for your Pelicans dance team. Come on, Pelicans fans, on your feet and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
Pelicans trailed by 4. Ingram outside. Back to McCollum. He can't get it to go. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
They shot the lights out from deep and really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Now here's Bullock. He's covered closely. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Valanciunas. And Jones has it in the corner. From the stripe. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 11. Now here's Bullock. Back to Dinwiddie. No good on the triple. New Orleans has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. McCollum kicks to Ingram. Back to McCollum. Passes it to Hayes. Now Valanciunas. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. McCollum, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Bullock. Here now is Dinwiddie. Floats one up. He lays it in.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie's got 13.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
So both teams making some changes here.
In for your Pelicans dance team.
Here's Hayes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Alvarado. Daniels with it. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. He feeds it to Dinwiddie. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and the season series between these two, 4 games in all, starting tonight, a chance to stake out an advantage in the division.
That's always valuable, not just a win, but seeding advantages down the line. I'm looking forward to this.
And here is Hardaway after Larry Nance getting his 3 to go. Here's Alvarado. Now Daniels for a 3. Nance. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Nance is got his second basket of the night.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here is Hardaway. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Hardaway has got the game tied up here for Dallas.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And there's the pass to Alvarado. Now here's Nance. Daniels passes to Hayes. Just 5 to shoot. Just his first attempt. Another one falls for New Orleans.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And the dunk by Powell.
Got to give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels at rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
New Orleans has gone 4-7 from 3-point range so far in the first.
2 minutes.
Passes to Nance. Now Daniels. Pass to Alvarado. Out left to the wing. Here's Murphy. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Pelicans lead by 2. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's covered by Daniels. Here now is Dinwiddie, and the shot is good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Alvarado. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Daniels, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Dinwiddie outside. Wood. It's deflected, and that's on a bounce. Dallas will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Devontae Graham's checked in for Hayes. And Dallas also making a switch. Ntilikina's checked in. .54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Powell. Dallas moving it around. And finished off by Wood.
That's an example of a guy who has really figured out his game. Wood imposing his will at the rim.
And Daniels now top of the key. Great D that time from Powell.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Shot clock at 6. Tipped away. And here's Doncic from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 5 now.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3 ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's Dallas. They lead by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
On your feet, make some noise.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Mavericks?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
Mavericks leading by 3. On the court for Dallas here in the second. At forward, they've got Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith. Doncic out there with Ntilikina, and it's Kleba in at the 5. Doncic outside. 4 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardaway, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this.
Ntilikina looking it over. There's the 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Ntilikina, defended by Jones.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas, reaching out and just swatting that shot away.
Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Mark of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guard, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach, but point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Dallas making a switch here. Bullock's checked in. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason break.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, they couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
Has a knack of coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
And he makes the first.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Both good from the line that time. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
Kicks to McCollum from downtown. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Potent with and without the ball, McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
Now here's Bullock. He's covered by Ingram. Bullock with it. 8 points his last outing. Offline from the top of the key. Pass to Jones. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
At the line for 2.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones. Dinwiddie's checked in for Doncic. And so Jones nails both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill and physical.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
There's Dinwiddie, 15 points in the game. And the pass to Bullock. Back to Dinwiddie. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Bullock. Takes a 3. Drops in the tray. Bullock's got 7 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Bullock. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just
couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Jones against Hardaway. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's the teardrop. They get it back. Kicks it out to Jones. Tries again, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And that one falls for Jones. And so he hits both. Mavericks trailed by 5. Dinwiddie dishes to Hardaway. Dinwiddie finds Kleba. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Dinwiddie. Trains it from beyond the arc. Dinwiddie's got 18 points.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
McCollum against Dinwiddie. Unloads from 13. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Bullock. Now Dinwiddie. He's guarded by McCollum. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Pelicans with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Inside, Ingram. And it's denied. Hardaway against Ingram. Here's Dinwiddie. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Jones up top. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
His offensive approach tonight has been aggressive, and it's paid off with a lot of trips to the line.
And he clearly has been feeling it when he gets to that line. Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
The first one falls. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Mavericks. And so Jones nails both of them.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Here's Dinwiddie. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Ingram. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Making it look so easy right now. Once Ingram catches fire like this, he finds ways to stay hot.
And the Mavericks call time here. Orleans making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Christian Woods checked in for Reggie Bullock. McGee against Valanciunas. Back to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 5. Over McCollum. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Pelicans leading by 6. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Finney Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Hardaway.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Nancy's checked in for the Pelicans. Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Dinwiddie against McCollum. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Pelicans making a change here. Murphy's checked in. New Orleans leading by 4.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Here's Daniels. It's tipped.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Frank Ntilikina is checked in for Hardaway. Valanciunas hits them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Here's Finney Smith. He's guarded by Murphy. To the inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I'll tell you what, the size and height Ntilikina possesses helps him here, clearly, especially on these and-one opportunities.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And that one falls for Ntilikina.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfectly lined so far here in the second quarter.
Valanciunas inside. Guarded by Powell. Valanciunas, good.
So skilled at the 5. Valanciunas helps space the court, knocks down the mid-range Jay more often than not, and also a terror on the offensive glass.
A second chance effort and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Nance. The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
The first free throw is good.
And you talk about believing in yourself. Man, how about Christian Wood?
Greg, self-talk and self-confidence is critically important at this level. And, you know, this guy, Christian Wood, was cut or waived from 4 NBA teams. Wasn't on an NBA roster for an entire season. Finally broke through with Detroit in year 5, and there's no turning back now for the big fella.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And, you know, since having his role expanded, Wood has really blossomed and grown into it. He's a very talented, dependable forward in this league.
McCollum outside. Three-pointer. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Doncic. The pass to Powell. Rocket 6. And Doncic throws it down.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Pass to Daniels. Al Murphy. Back to Daniels. Fires from the line. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Wood passes to Powell. Nice feed from Valanciunas.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Alvarado's checked in. And Devontae Graham subbed in for McCollum. Dallas moving it around. Back to Doncic. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Alvarado. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Daniels from outside. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Pass to Wood. And here's Doncic. Pass to Ntilikina. There's the triple. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First trip to the line for him here.
Jose Alvarado taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 8-point game. The pass to Ntilikina. Nailed from 3-point land. Ntilikina's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, good to see Neely Keener square up from deep. Has the size and touch needed to knock home these threes.
C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the New Orleans Pelicans. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. C.J. McCollum was on fire in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Pelicans?
I like what they've done on the glass. Boxing out, reacting quickly, playing with an aggressive attitude. They set a physical tone, but now everyone gets a chance to recalibrate. We'll see if this rebounding dominance can extend into the second half.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
You have to play with physicality, but you also have to be under control. They're giving up too many people. That can be the difference in a close game like this. You know they're having discussions right now about how to turn that around.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Mavericks trailed by 5. Running on the wing, they'll have Jones and Ingram. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Nance, and it's McCollum in at the point. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Dallas has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. For the tie, and it's good on the way in. Doncic has got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
And McCollum now atop the key. Took the opportunity when he saw it. McCollum's got 15.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
Back to Doncic. Five on the clock. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Puts it up from 12. And there's Valanciunas on the assist from Ingram. He's got 8.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. Over McCollum. Doncic, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Passes to Bullock. Valanciunas against McGee. Dinwiddie outside. Off target with his three. Pelicans leading by 4. Here's Ingram. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
I think it's critical that Ingram's confidence continues to grow. And I think possessions like that will only help him moving forward.
Doncic kicks to Dinwiddie. Pass to Bullock. Shoots the 3. Pelicans with the rebound. McCollum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Dallas calls timeout. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
And he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Dallas with a change here too. Kleba's checked in. Here's Doncic. He's got 14. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Can they get it? Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Dinwiddie against McCollum. The pass to Kleber, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And like so many stars from afar, Maxi Kleber won his share of awards back home.
Yeah, found a lot of success playing in Germany. NBA scouts watch foreign leagues very closely to find guys just like Maxi.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And he's good on the second. Pelicans leading by 7. McCollum feeling it out a bit. The feed to Hayes. Six on the shot clock. Stolen away. Dinwiddie outside. Passes it to Kleber. They get a hand on it. to the paint. Here's Hardaway. A shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ingram. Right side, Jones. Doncic with the block.
Yeah, the defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Jones, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Back to Doncic. Hardaway passes to Kleba. Got it. Good job in the low post. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 13-5 run here. Back to McCollum. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. McGee. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. New Orleans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. Both free throws good from McGee. Pelicans leading by 6. Williamson kicks to McCollum. Pass to Ingram. Murphy with the ball. Kleba defending. Murphy passes to Ingram. And it's good off the back rim and in. Ingram's got 16 points. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Dinwiddie. McGee trying to break free. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's McCollum. No good there. Nice D from Doncic. Mavericks trailed by 8. The pass to McGee. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points, so
good.
1 free throw coming up.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, and close shots that he takes.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And I also like how they're working the low post, getting those high percentage looks. An excellent game plan so far.
That's good from McGee. New Orleans leading by 5. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Start it.
All my fans in the stand. If you want a teaser, you know what you gotta do. Get loud. It's that time of the game, everybody. Get loud right now for your Pelicans dance team.
checked in for JaVale McGee.
Dwight Powell.
Jones kicks to Murphy. Jones the pass to Ingram. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Passes it to Hardaway. Dallas moving it around. Here's Wood. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Again, the Pelicans score.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Doncic. 14 points for him. Outside Hardaway. Doncic passes to Ntilikina. Over Jones. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Doncic, so multifaceted, a stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping dimes.
Jones looking for an opening, and there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Daniels is checked in for Herbert Jones. Now Daniels, he's got 7. Down low, here's Graham. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Ntilikina. Back to Doncic. Floats it up for Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for New Orleans.
Now into the lineup for your Pelicans, Jonas Valanciunas.
And so Wood will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 7. Fires for 3. The shot that time not on target.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Chalk up 2 there. Graham's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that time Graham picked the right play at the right time, getting himself the room he needed to shoot.
Dallas calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Trailed by 9. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Left side Hardaway. And the basket is good. Hardaway has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the rejection by Valanciunas. It's Ingram on the wing. Over Hardaway. And it's Ingram missing. Mavericks trailed by 10. On the way up top, he's guarded by Murphy.
2 minutes.
Powell against Graham. Offensive rebound. And he recovers it.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Graham kicks to Ingram. Pass to Daniels. New Orleans moving the ball around. Ingram with it. Releases. Again, the Pelicans score.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Doncic passes to Ntilikina. Here's Wood. Outside Hardaway. It's Powell on the wing. Over Valanciunas. The shot by Powell, no good. New Orleans leading by 10. Ingram outside. Here's Valanciunas. Banked in off the glass. Valanciunas has got 10 points in the game.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Outside Hardaway. The pass to Wood. On the wing, Doncic. 6 to shoot. Over Graham. Powell trying to free himself up. Doncic with the bucket. He's got 16.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
The 3 for Doncic. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Boy, shots like this prove Doncic has the ability to be a major threat from there, expanding his game.
Great D that time from Powell.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for New Orleans. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Inside for him, it'll be Finney-Smith and McGee. And it's Bullock in at the small forward. McCollum kicks to Valanciunas. Here's Alvarado. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Doncic passes to McGee. Now here's Bullock. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And that comes off the assist by Jones. McCollum's got 21.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Dinwiddie passes to Finney Smith. Here's Bullock. That one a little long.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 9-point game.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
New Orleans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in.
One shot.
One shot.
Pelicans leading by 6. Passes it to Alvarado. Pass to Jones. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
First team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Herbert Jones. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Jones. Hernan Gomez is checked in for New Orleans. And so Jones nails both of them. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Bullock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jonas Valanciunas. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Reggie Bullock. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Bullock. Garrett Temple has checked in for Hernan Gomez. And so Bullock nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Ingram outside. Jones up top. Kicks it out to McCollum. And the Pelicans miss again. Mavericks trailed by 6. Here's Dinwiddie. Uses both hands to slam it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Ingram, that falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Bullock. Back to Dinwiddie. And the 3 off target.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
And the basket by McCollum.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. really good possession.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Spencer Dinwiddie. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And Jones now atop the key. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Luka Doncic.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The line for New Orleans, Herbert Jones. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Jones nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignite.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Ingram's got 26 points.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Now here's Bullock. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Ingram dishes to Valanciunas. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Dinwiddie passes to McGee. Dallas moving it around. Now here's Bullock. He's guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks the 3-pointer. Bullock's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for Dallas.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And there's the pass to Ingram. That shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Dinwiddie right side. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Ingram outside. Here's Jones. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. Daniels is checked in for the Pelicans.
Daniels.
McCollum against Doncic. Here's Valanciunas. Mavericks trailed by 8. Passes it to Bullock. Here now is Dinwiddie. And here's Bullock. Shot clock at 6. Back to Doncic. The 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Brandon Ingram.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Back to Jones, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball secure. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Hayes is checked in for Daniels. Mavericks trailed by 5. Pass to Bullock. Doncic against McCollum. Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's the lob to the hoop, and it's McGee with the jam.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
Back to McCollum, fires the 3, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 6 assists in the game. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 6. Got that one up quick. Bullock's got 20 points.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Ingram finds Jones. That one doesn't go. Mavericks trailed by 3, and it's Bullock in the corner. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
New Orleans gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Ingram, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And, you know, after playing a year at Duke, Ingram is used to providing big baskets for his team. I mean, a dominating performer who comes up big in an effortless way in these moments.
Dinwiddie outside. There's the pass to Finney Smith. Now here's Bullock. He's covered by Ingram, and it's Bullock missing. And the Pelicans shooting in offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. It's stolen. Out to the wing. Passes it to McGee. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Boy, this is a night to remember for McGee, a force on the floor. You cannot overstate what a presence he's been tonight.
Doncic against McCollum. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
So it's the Mavericks now. Dallas shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them.
2 minutes.
Here's Doncic. That puts them in the lead. Doncic has got 17 now, just in the second half.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
McCollum, he's trying to break free. McCollum, no good. The Mavericks leading. Doncic with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Doncic with the bucket.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
McCollum against Doncic. And that one is good. McCollum's got 28.
How about the fearlessness of McCollum? Doesn't shy away from taking or making the big shots.
And they double up Doncic. Here's Finney Smith. He's guarded by McCollum. 5 to shoot. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Finney Smith, known as a utility guy, value utility guy, but I tell you what, he showed us there. He's ready and willing and able to make the big bucket, too.
Big point onto the lead. Great and-one play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Pelicans trailed by 5. McCollum with the ball. Shoots over Doncic. McCollum no good. Doncic against McCollum. Doncic passes to Finney Smith. It's blocked. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic with the bucket.
Timeout. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. 41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. McCollum outside. Shoots over Doncic. And again, no good by New Orleans. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. For three, Bullock. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And now an 11-point Dallas lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Here's Hardy. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Spencer. Did you have a sense coming in that you needed to be more aggressive tonight?
Oh, no, it was just kind of like the way they were playing and just wanted to be aggressive, wanted to hopefully make the best play for the team. And, you know, was fortunate to hit some shots tonight. That's really it.
All right, man. I know you want to be humble, but you played a big part tonight. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.